Excuse me. What's goody good? Scorpio, what's good? This is Joy Kimberly, bringing you your December 2019 You, Me, Them, Three is a Crowd spread. This is going to cover you from today until roughly the 25th of January. These messages may or may not resonate with you. If not, you should definitely check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and or Mars signs. Venus and Mars are for love. Venus if you're a woman. Mars if you're a man. These messages may also be for people around you. All of my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit a sister up for a personal session. That's pretty much that. We're going to jump right into your spread. I just need to share this live link with my Instagram page. If you're on Instagram, go ahead and give a sister a follow at JoyKimberlyTheBridge. BRB. Oh, my bad. Really quick, we're adults and we curse here. If that's going to bother you, get out. Just get the fuck out. Like, just save me the headache. Spare me the comments. Just go. Now, Scorpios. Although I can't imagine Scorpio having a problem with me cursing, just saying. My sister's a Scorpio. She's off the chain. Anywho, Tuz. So, I didn't hear a song for y'all. I did not. However, that doesn't mean shit. And not for nothing, you probably going to have a song for the fortnightly anyway. For those of you who have been a part of the channel, like subscribe to the channel since the beginning, you know that that's really what I do right there, that part. Excuse me. So those are back, and just look out for yours soon. Well, that's all I can say is soon. It'll be soon. Next couple of days or so. Fuck, could be tomorrow. The way I'm doing it is there's no specific order. I'm still reading the same way, but instead of me just sticking to one series, I'm doing all the series at one time. Well, clearly not at one time, but when I'm guided to do it, like they'll say, all right, like tonight, they said, okay, now that you're done with November, do Scorpio's December's Three is a Crowd. So here we are. Now, what the fuck are y'all so angry about? Y'all big mad. Here we go with this nose shit. Get off my nose, y'all. Y'all are big mad. And it also feels like you're trying to throw your weight around. And you're abusing your power, Scorpio. With the Emperor reversed at the bottom of the deck, he normally does what's right for everyone, but with it being reversed, no. The Emperor is also Aries or Scorpio. Aries or Scorpio's card. At one point, Scorpio was also ruled by Mars until Pluto was discovered. So there's that. Which is why if you meet a Scorpio, you'll if you compare Scorpio and the Aries, you'll see there are a lot of comparisons. Only difference is the Scorpio is way more subtle. The Aries, not so much. Anyway, so yeah, somebody's abusing their power. Somebody's mad as hell. And it's not normally, but it's probably because of some type of, they were blindsided by something, or they just couldn't see it. But either way, I kind of feel like it's not that you didn't see it, though. It's like you didn't want to accept it. That's what this feels like. The moon is about illusions, and for some of you, like it was only a shock, this type of shock to you, because you didn't really want to know the truth. You was like, oh no, it ain't really that, it's really this. Right. So you were manipulating yourself. So who you really mad at? Yourself? You can't be mad at the person, whomever it was that has this thing going on or whatever is going on, because I feel like you were told the truth. For some of you, it could be a Cancer or Pisces involved in this. But either way, like, you knew and, and still try to make it be something else. very Seven of Cups energy. That's not like Scorpio at all. It's more of a Piscean energy. Either way, though, like, it's making you lose sleep. For some of you, that's all you can think about is whatever it was that was revealed to you. And it's not what you wanted, so you're like, well, damn, what can I do to turn this shit around to get what the fuck I want? Because you have very little to offer. This is also another Pisces card. But you know you want that ace. But how you expect to get this ace? Sorry, wrong card. With him. Or her. Whoever the fuck. How you gonna get this with this? Just saying. For others of you too, this could be the beginning of a relationship that could be pretty fucking solid. If given a chance and nurtured correctly. This was manifested. This kind of feels external though, Scorpio. I can't even lie. I feel like whatever it is that came into fruition, it was manifested, and it doesn't feel like it was a fast manifestation either. It feels like this took time, because they're showing me somebody writing down, like, I see the new moon, then I see the full moon, then I see the new moon, then I see the full moon. And so I feel like they manifested this shit over a certain amount of weeks, months. I just heard years, but it doesn't really feel like years. It just feels like it was a while. This was a long time coming, and when it finally came, it was like, oh yeah, snatchies, that's me. That's me. And somebody's not going anywhere. And here goes that Seven of Cups energy. Scorpio, if this is you saying, oh, I don't give a fuck, I'm still be here, we gonna be together, stop. Because you're wasting your time. Wasting your time. ¿Tú comprendes? So I think we've gone further, as far down the deck as we probably went further than we were supposed to, but you know. Moving right along. First card placement is the Innocent Party. You have the Nine of Wands reversed. This feels like whatever this secret thing was, or whatever it was that was just being concealed, or you just didn't know what it was, because I feel like they were just kind of like covering it up a little bit. Whoever the Innocent Party is, they are no longer covering it up. I also feel like they are... I speak a little Spanglish. You ain't know? Anyway. So for some of you, like, the Innocent Party let their guard down because they got... I feel like there was no reason for them to be fighting you or guarding. I don't feel like they were protecting you. I feel like they were protecting themselves. And they just felt like, but I don't need to protect myself anymore because, bitch... I heard we're done. We're done. Yeah. Like, they let their guard down. Completely. Moving right along. Your next card placement is the Cheater. You have the Hierophant reversed. And so, I just heard Taurus. In most cases, the Hierophant is Taurus. For some of you, there can be Taurus involved in this. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mars sign. But either way, I feel like the Cheater wants to either demote the relationship or break it up completely. It feels like whatever it was that was once holy in the relationship, or not wholesome, stable, traditional, is no more. And so it's like, all right, so since we can't function on this level anymore, we need to be focusing on this level now. I'm being guided to clarify this. Okay, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars for the December 2019 You Me Them 3 is a crowd spread. We are clarifying the spread. Please, it was clear cut, straightforward clarifies for each card. We are guided to clarify, please, and thank you. Can I have one card to clarify the Cheater? So for some of you, this cheater may have been the one who gave you some information you just wasn't ready to hear. Like, ooh, shit. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. And then right after that is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is normally somebody who is coming to tell you something, and they don't use any tact. They just spit diarrhea of the mouth. We just gonna tell it all. No filter. No tact. No nothing. And this... I kind of feel like this is going to catch the innocent party off guard. It doesn't feel like it's the cheater. It's the innocent party. Yeah, they felt like they had some new opportunities come up and they took it. And it's a stable, again with that Ace of Pentacles energy, like it's stable. Clarifying the card is just getting clarification on it. Like, okay, I feel the Hierophant reversed. Okay, a breakup or breakdown of a relationship, and then sometimes I'm guided to clarify it, which means, can you give us some more information? Is this, I'm gonna fight you real soon. Doodle head. Anyway. So yeah, this information, damn. And it also feels like it was blind, like somebody was blindsided by this information, and the sword is what's really catching my attention. Like somebody got the broad side of the sword and they just kind of like got smacked off of their feet. With the information, of course. And that was that, yeah, I'm giving my attention elsewhere because this cup that I was offered, I took the opportunity because it felt like a golden one. And not only that, look, didn't I say it's the Ace of Pentacles energy? There it is. My luck is picking up now. Like everything is turning in my favor now because I decided to take the cup. Excuse me. And I feel like that cup that was the hand that was descending from the clouds or the heavens has now turned into my Ace of Pentacles. And I made a decision to look to the future. Well then, and the future is something, it's new. And so the cheater, who's coming up as the Hierophant reverse and clarified by the Seven of Wands, is standing their ground to not only break up whatever this was, which could be an actual marriage, but they're also standing their ground to have the option to seek other, or not maybe not necessarily seek other people, but to see other people and to entertain flirting or seeing others, because at the end of the day, it really doesn't feel like the innocent party and the cheater are together any longer. Next card placement is the cheaty. You have the Two of Swords. I mean, honestly, the cheaty feels like they're in the dark about quite a few things. They're not certain, but I feel like they kind of be impatient, especially since the water is so still. Like it's moving, but it's not turbulent like with the Two of Pentacles. And so in this case, I feel like the cheaty is just being patient and waiting. I don't feel like they're blind to anything. I feel like they're just picking and choosing on what to see, hear, speak about, respond to, etc. Because they don't want to create any waves. It's almost like a stalemate, but not really. Because again, if they wanted to make a move, they could. All right. Your next card placement is the Innocent Party's Awareness of the Triangle. You have the Hangman reversed. Like I said, they know, but they just, you know, they don't feel like there's a need for them to fight for anything, because again, this feels like a sit or split spread. I can't remember if I said that for your November threes are crowd spread, but either way, like this energy here just feels like whatever. Like it's very nonchalant. It's very I don't care. It's blasé. It's just like, yeah, I mean, you know, whatever. Please clarify the innocent party's awareness of the triangle. Good mug. All right, that was face down. Please clarify the innocent party's awareness of the triangle. Please clarify the innocent party's awareness of the triangle. Seven of Cups reverse. See, the innocent party is very much aware of what's going on, and they're fine with it. They're like, but our soil's been dead. It's been dried and cracked, and no water, no nothing. Like the sunlight, we got nothing. So why would I care what you're doing? Underneath the Empress reverse, yeah, I think I showed you this. The Seven of Cups reverse is showing that, they're looking at reality. Where at one point they may have been like looking at the Seven of Cups like, oh, look at that over there, and look at that, and look at this, and look, and hanging in the tree, just chilling and shit, like not really taking stock of what's really going on. But they know now the enlightenment that they have is like, it's second to none. And I really feel Pisces energy. Maybe not necessarily the innocent party, but it feels like Pisces is here somewhere. They're here somewhere. Okay. Now, underneath the Empress reversed, you have the Five of Wands. And then you have the Emperor. And so, for some of you, it was a struggle to do what was right. Like, I feel like you wanted to take one of these wands and beat a motherfucker upside the head. And, y'all already know I don't promote violence on this. My channel is not about, I'm all nonviolent. I'm all about the peace and the love and vibrating high and all that shit. But the way I'm reading this is, listen, why am I going to put any energy into this? I'm just going to do what's right. And just fuck it. I'm not fighting for this shit. I'm going to do what's right and just leave and not look back. Not look back. Eight of Cups reverse. Devil reverse. Yeah. Releasing the shit. Relieving the toxic energy. Toxic relationship. And with the Page of Cups reverse, like, that this person is never going to change. And this is what you've been dealing with for how long? Innocent party. This is the cheater. FYI. And so now you're healing. Or starting to get over the fact that the innocent party the cheater left you out in the fucking cold. Even though you were doing your best to maintain shit, make it happen, keep shit afloat, all that. But a couple or a relationship is two people, not one. Notice how the angel is there alone with those two cups. Just saying. So yeah, the innocent party is very much aware of what the fuck's going on. Next card placement is the cheater's motives. With the Eight of Cups reversed, it's almost like the cheater wants an option to leave and come back and leave and come back and leave and come back. Or for some of you, the cheater could feel like, you know what, I'm going to leave. I'm just not going to say shit. I'm not going to explain anything. I'm just going to fucking disappear because I can't. Let's clarify. Please clarify the cheater's motives. One card, please, to clarify the cheater's motives. Following their intuition, because goddamn, how long you supposed to carry these wands, y'all? 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Damn. Also, too, like, look, you got the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles reverse, and then the 10 of Pentacles. It's like, this family life is a struggle for them. And it's a burden. And they don't want to think about it. Like, I don't even want to think about my family. Like, I love them and all that, but it's too much. It's too fucking much. And so, I just won't think about it. I know they exist, but fuck it. I'll just keep it to myself. Whatever I'm feeling, I'll just keep it to myself. I feel like, too, like, some of you, yeah, definitely keeping it to yourself. Especially with the High Priestess here, clarifying your Eight of Cups reverse. For some of you, your motives could be to leave, or it could be to come back. Like, I feel like for some of you it's to leave, for some of you it's to come back. Also, but you're not talking about your real feelings. And again, with the real feelings are these 10 of Wands. Like, you're just totally ignoring this shit. just fuck it. I just need to not be here alone anymore. I don't want to do this. For others of you, I feel like you just want to leave the family dynamic, period. As we've stated already with the original card, which was the Hierophant reversed, and then the Seven of Wands. For some of you too, I feel like if there isn't a marriage here and you've just been shacking up for a long time, for some of you it could be like where one of the parties leaves and comes back. Like you're constantly in and out, in and out, in and out, and it doesn't feel like a Knight of Wands in and out. It feels like if an Eight of Cups reversed in or out, like you're leaving but you're coming back. Fuck that bitch, I'm leaving. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. You get your shit, you get out, and then 2 weeks later you're right back in front of the kids and everything. Very toxic shit, y'all. Get your shit together if that's what you're doing. Just saying. And here's the shit, like with the Four of Pentacles, you want to hold on, but with this Ten of Wands, it's like the burden is just, it's too much. So why you keep putting yourself back in? I don't want to listen. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand. Oh, this is why. Because you're realizing that you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone, but you don't necessarily want to be with this person either, Scorpio. So what the fuck is it? Scorpio, aka cheater. Or cheater. Oh, whoever the fuck you are. Because we all know the energy in this spread is always interchangeable. That's just what it is. And so sooner or later, somebody's going to let it be known with the Seven of Swords reversed and the Page of Wands reversed, I don't want to fuck with you anymore. Knight of Pentacles reversed. I'm stopping completely. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And when that motherfucker's reversed, there is zero movement at all. So yeah, the motive is to keep, their motive is to keep whatever their plans are to come back, or to leave and then come back, or to whatever yo-yo game y'all playing. They want to keep that shit under wraps. Next card placement is the Cheaties motives, and you have the Sun card reversed. The Cheatie feels like, you know, again, it's like, just like their original card placement where they're waiting and they're watching and they're not really saying much. Like they know what's going on, but they don't know. With this card right here though, honestly, it feels like they're not completely aware of everything. Or they could be, but they turned a blind eye to it. Blind eye. And the two up there makes me feel like some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, or there could be a Gemini involved in the situation. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Mars. Okay, one card for the Sun reversed. Please clarify the Sun reversed for the Cheaties motives. Why is the Sun reversed here for the Cheaties motives? Why is the Sun reversed here for the Cheaties motives? So, like I said, with the initial card, with the Two of Swords, like the Cheatie's just gonna sit and wait and chill, and they don't know how long they're gonna sit and wait. It makes them unhappy to sit and wait, but they like, nah, it's all good, I'll wait. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Some of you could be sitting alone and waiting. But either way, you still wait. Like you can't, listen, this is the shit some of these other readers on YouTube be talking about. You can't fool the cards, like, and as an interpreter of the energy and or the cards, like, it's clearly stating that even though you're saying you want to be alone, you still sitting and you waiting on the cheater to holler at you. Like, it's all good. Bro, sis, it's all good. Ain't nobody over here to fucking judge you, but, like, don't be trying to act like, don't be trying to act like you're not interested. Sorry. Don't be trying to act like you're not interested when you know that you are. Just saying. Fuck that, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna wait by myself and shit. And I'm not chasing you no more. Look at this shit. Two of Swords again. Bitch, please. You're not getting any victory and you're not happy, but you love the cheater. So, I mean, it is what the fuck it is. Sun card, reverse. Ten of Swords, I feel betrayed. Knight of Cups, Reversed, I am rejecting your offer and leaving you or breaking up with you, or that's what I'm going to say. But the Three of Wands is really going to tell me, is really telling me as the reader that you're still waiting. Fuck, that's what the other card said. How many, let's count. How many cards down do we have to go into the bottom of the deck, my dear cheaties, to find that Three of Wands energy that I've been feeling from the fucking very beginning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 cards. Kidding me? 10. This was number 10. Right. So in other words, you're not gonna chase the cheater, but you'll sit and wait. But you like, listen, I'm not putting any more energy into shit. I'll wait for you. I'll be here, calmly waiting. Calmly. Because I'm not going anywhere. Because you're not. Look, you stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Stuck like fucking Chuck. Stuck like Chuck. And attempting to replenish yourself in the process. Because you know that when they come back around, it's going to be some shit. Some of you may also be trying to say you just want to be alone, but it's not that you want to be alone. You just... it feels like a licking of the wounds, honestly. Like, I just need to lick my fucking wounds, because I can't believe he did this to me again. I can't believe I let her do this shit to me again. I don't appreciate this shit. Here's what it is, yo. Last card placement is the most likely outcome between now and January 25th. Scorpio, you have the Queen of Swords. Y'all, somebody's cutting some shit out. And I heard Cancer. I heard a Cancer, not necessarily a person, but like the person is a Cancer, not the crab, but like they just suck the life out of them. And so what they're going to be doing with this sword is just cutting the shit out of their life completely. Like, yeah, I don't have to, I don't have to deal with this shit. And one thing about the Queen of Swords that always strikes me as interesting is the butterflies on her throne. Right there at the bottom, that right there. And the reason being is because, like, this is not the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Wands. I'm sorry, the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Pentacles, who is they're nurturers. They're loving and they're creative and everything else. This bitch is cerebral as hell. She's just like, nah, you got to get cut out because that's just what it is. And like, fuck emotions. This is what the fuck it is. That butterfly, though, is like, that is... it's just, it feels like there's a lot of hope here. Even with the cutting and the swinging of the sword and, like, look at her hand. She's like, bring that motherfucker forward so I could cut him. Because he got to get cut. Or she. I just heard, like, you have served your purpose. And I also feel, too, like, with the bird flying in the background, like, you've seen this shit coming for quite some time. You just kind of took your time doing this shit. And again, with the butterfly at the bottom of the throne, that makes me feel like you had hope that maybe you wouldn't have to swing the sword. But y'all already know what it is. So we're like, well, what are we doing here? I have 3 cards to clarify the most likely outcome for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars for the December. You, me, them, 3 is a crowd spread. You can't have patience with the devil. I have one more card to clarify the most likely outcome for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. One more card. What are we doing? One more card to clarify. Why is the Queen of Swords here for the most likely outcome for Scorpio between now and December? It's too many cards. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is the Queen of Swords here why is the Queen of Swords here as the most likely outcome for Scorpio? Oh, really? Yo, your spread has so many fucking majors. Who else had a lot of mages? Wait, let me see. You had the sun. Who did I do before y'all? I think it was, Libra. Whew! Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Swords. So you're not worried, but you are? Like, come on, Scorpio. What are we doing? Oh, that's what y'all doing. Y'all talking too fucking much. Saying too much too fast. Dude, just doing the most. Have a care with your fucking mouth, Scorpio. I know y'all don't give a fuck, for real, but you need to, because that shit is going to come back to bite you in the ass. You also have to remember that the Queen of Swords is a communicator. This is an air sign, for the most part. But either way, the swords are communication, as well as the wands. But with the swords, it's also mental. And so for a lot of you, you're in your fucking heads. Oh, big surprise there. Broad ass Scorpios. And some of you could be worried about the shit that you said to someone. For some of you, you could be dealing with another Scorpio. You could be dealing with someone who has Scorpio tendencies or other Scorpio placements. Or Aries. I heard Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, now, your first clarifier was the Devil reversed. Well, actually, it was Temperance and the Devil reversed. Like, y'all are having patience with this shit, but at the end of the day, again, you know what needs to be done with the Queen of Swords, so you are patiently severing ties with this toxic ass shit. And the transformation that's going to come from this is big, y'all. And I also feel like that's why the butterfly, again, is now the shit's flapping. Like, I can hear it. A butterfly's wings flapping. Like, the transformation that is going to come from this shit is, like, it's big. So if you're losing sleep, or if you can't eat, or you can't drink, or you can't, like, you're not yourself, know that it's also because of this transformation that's coming. Because there's a big one coming. You can't cut shit like this out of your life and not expect a big ass type, some big ass level up. Because this doesn't feel like you leveling down, boo. Feels like you leveling all the way up. Especially Aquarius. Okay. That's what I just heard. There's some type of communication or a letter that's coming, and when it comes, you're gonna realize that, you know, you don't really have a choice but to cut this shit out of your life, because it's hindering your healing process and your spiritual growth. And so once you go within, the answers will be crystal clear to you that, again, this person is not going to change. And so I need to just sever everything. You need to sever all ties. You're severing communication. You're done. You're fucking done. And again, with this patience, you being so patient with this shit, it boggles my mind, because at the end of the day, you need to be worried about your fucking self as opposed to attempting to juggle shit. You don't have to do all that. Just saying. Focus on self. So, damn, Scorpio, y'all got motherfucking deep on the mother. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. You know, I'm just here to read the cards and to deliver the messages that my guides like to tell me. And, you know, they like to stand so close to the table that their wings tickle my nose sometimes, which is why I'm always like this, looking like... Oh, I was gonna say something, but I'm not going to do it. Nope. Okay, so we're done. I hope that helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment below. Thumbs up the video. Share the shit out of it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you get all notifications. If you'd like to show some gratitude, you can always leave a sister a donation. We's here for it, honey. The link is below. It's below. I promise. I promise. So that's pretty much that. Embrace the change. because it's coming and it's big and you need it. I feel like I'm speaking to some Scorpios, but I also feel like I'm speaking to a lot of cross-watchers. Just saying. Thank you for listening, sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget, all my information will be below in the description box if you want to hit a sister up for motherfucking personal section. And honey, we's done. Ooh. Yo! Hello! They act like they're trying to wake up babies. I'm done with babies for the day. Night. Whatever. We're done here. Anyway, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, 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 tell a friend about Joy Kimberly. And don't let people get used to treating y'all like shit. Toodles.